Well, another wasted day, I guess. Holy, it's like 4:30, something ridiculous. Yep, another wasted day. I've been babysitting all day, the boiler guy and the plumber and the electrician today. So that was fun. But they're all done. Boiler's in. We finally got hot water for a change. So here's what I've been doing in between lunch breaks, smoke breaks, and union breaks. I got most of the motor built. Kind of, sort of, most of it. I was able to get the head on, the cylinder, the valves, and all that good stuff is all in there. But I've ran into some more problems with this whole setup here. I'm missing the choke. Choke little, what do you want to call it? Choke linkage. So I can't really do too much with this. It's just like an ongoing ordeal. I'm gonna have more problems along the way once I mount that motor onto this chassis. I'll explain why here. This requires a different kind of volt regulator from what we would normally use. So this is requiring a single pole wire for the stator, and it goes down into this volt regulator, produce voltage for the electronic PTO, and the wiring on this thing is just going to be a complete disaster. I can already tell just from what I've been going through on this motor here. So it's just going to be a complete nightmare. I already know it, and I'm not really too happy with it, but it is what it is. You know, I just gotta finish her up, get her done, fuck it, you know. Just get it running, because I'm getting tired of looking at this thing. I'm actually getting tired of working on it, and I've only done a few things on it. So, carburetor, gonna pull it off tomorrow so I can put the linkages on when I pick them up. I got the regular throttle linkages in, but I don't have the choke linkage. I usually have one or two of them, but they're missing or something. Well, the other one's all bent and mangled, so I gotta grab two tomorrow, and hopefully I get this thing mounted tomorrow is my goal. We still gotta put a coil on it. We still gotta take the carburetor off, take the carburetor off, put the carburetor back on with all the linkages, and then I still gotta bolt it onto this chassis. This isn't going to be fun because I've already looked at this. This is going to be in the most stupidest spot that they could ever make it. The PTO is going to suck to put on and just a bunch of mess. I really shouldn't have bought this thing. I should have just said fuck it. I'm already into this thing. $500, I might as well fix it. I got the shock in today, as you can see, and I'm not too happy with it. Look at the difference. Okay, see how that went like that? Now watch this one. This one's a lot smoother than this one. So I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna go with it because this is just ridiculous. I ain't gonna replace the other one because they're $30 a piece. But I did that. I did the decal. Put the new decal on. So that looks pretty decent. Another wiring problem that we're going to have here is this guy here. Look at this. It's not even fucking screwed on there, so I have to splice my own wires, it's looking like. It's just a disaster wiring on this thing. I already know it is, and it's going to suck. So it is what it is. I got to fix it. Get her done. So yeah, there's that. Did a little bit of putt-putt on the Toro today. I did the carburetor on it today. I checked the valves on it today, and I checked the spark the other day there, and it's still not even running. It's not even running on starting fluid. I've come to the conclusion that this thing is low on compression. How low? I'm not 100% yet. It's saying this motor has 60 PSI in it, just a little under 60. It's like 50 something. It's like 58 maybe. So I've come to the conclusion that I think the rings are just done on it. I thought it was the overhead valves. I spaced them, I checked them, gapped them, and it didn't even do a thing. So I've come to the conclusion that this motor here has low compression. I am going to call up a dealership just to check on what the compression should be on this Kawasaki. I'm not really familiar with the Kawasaki's too much, so my guess is it is low on compression. So I'll have to wait and see. But check the fuel. Feels good. I mean, it's not even firing up on starting fluid, so obviously something's up. It's getting spark. It's getting, you know, the valves are fine. Carburetor's fine. That's basically the last thing I've gotten. So I'm gonna call up the dealership here in a little bit, try and figure that out. Picked up a couple motors today from a buddy of mine, Dwayne. There, we're just gonna try and fix these guys up. That one there's running. I worked on it last year. That one there's running. I worked on that one last year as well. These two here we're gonna try and get running and get them for sale. They're just all 3/4 shaft, I do believe. Quarter, 3/4, yep, all 3/4 shafts, so that's not too bad. That middle one though is a 10, the other two are 8, so that's pretty good. Haven't really done any researching on that TV yet, so I'll eventually get to it. Cylinder head on this guy. I was actually going to do this today, but I've just been running around doing 50 million things, so I'll probably do this maybe later on tonight or something, just to get something done. Sorted through the box of parts. I called up Jack's to see what the ordeal is, and they're going to refund some of my money because I'm not going to be waiting around another 2.5 weeks for a gas cap and the deck wash unit. So I said fuck it, just give me my money back, or at least half the money back for the parts anyway that they owe me. So I said screw it. Tomorrow I'm going to pick up 2 tractors. I'm not really sure what I'm getting. I think I'm going to pick up a Craftsman. I know one's a Craftsman. He's got this one MTD I'm really thinking about buying, just because it's got a motor. It's got a really good motor. It's got a Briggs opposed twin. So we'll have to wait and see on that. I'm thinking maybe if I buy the tractor that needs the motor. He said the tractor that needs a motor is in mint shape. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm trying to stay away from putting motors on lawn tractors this year. It's just because it's just been a waste of money last year. I mean, I could make more money by parting the tractors out than I can actually by putting a motor in. You know, and it's the same questionable with this thing. I paid $300 for it. I'm officially into the thing for another $200, so that's $500 on top of the value of that motor, and I value that motor at about $150. So right there alone, you're looking at $650. I really have to get $1,000 for this machine in order to make it worth my while, because it's just a pain in the ass. You know, it's just one of these things I wish I never bought. But on the brighter side, the Polaris parts will be in Thursday, which is tomorrow actually. So that didn't even stick into my head until now. So tomorrow the Polaris parts will be in. Pretty good. Maybe that'll make my day. I think they're coming in the morning, maybe. Yeah, maybe in the morning the parts are coming. So that'll be good. We'll get some work done on the Polaris this weekend. And that's about it. So I'm going to end the video here. Just going to do a direct upload video today. And that's about it. I know it hasn't much of a video making week, but it is what it is. So anyway, we'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Hopefully you guys all have a good day. And see ya.